So the community language school that's run through York St John Community Centre was set up to address a long-standing need amongst migrant families. As we know, migration can bring with it a whole host of challenges for migrant families, and amongst them is preserving and passing on their home languages to children who are either born in the diaspora or to children who are introduced to the diaspora at a very young age. And through the school, what we do is to offer free classes in languages other than English to children aged 6 to 13 years. And making this possible is our wonderful community of language volunteers who comprise both undergraduate and postgraduate students of York St John University, as well as members from the wider public.
In the beginning, I decided to get involved because it was a great experience for me. But after the first few weeks, I realized that it is not only a great experience for me, but it also helped me reconnect with my culture while being away from home. And it also helps, obviously, the community to help the kids that attend my classes to reconnect with the Spanish culture.
I got involved with the community language school because I believe that education should not be gatekept from those in the community regardless of their background, so it's very important to me to ensure that I can help run things smoothly so education can be given to all, especially when languages is what builds society. It's really important to have those connections with it and be able to support that cause.
My goal is to see the children thrive, that they come to me and say, "Hola Maria," and they speak to me in Spanish, and they even say "Buenos días," and I feel thrilled and I say, wow, they really like to speak that language, and that is the thing that is going to encourage me the most.
As a student who is currently seeking a career in education, this obviously brings me some really great experience in the classroom, both teaching Spanish and learning from them. And it can also benefit me towards my volunteer work, as that is kind of a skill that is really valuable on a daily life.
So if I know that this person, this student in front of me, this child, have this way to see better, I will do it that way. And if I have to sing, I will sing. If I have to imitate the voice of a doll, I will do the voice of a doll. Whatever is that make the learner to first like to learn the language. And if you do not have that first step towards them, then they will never like to do so.
It's evidenced in the work that they are carrying out at our school. These volunteers are helping shape the attitudes as well as the language practices of children by instilling in the minds of our young learners a real desire to learn a language that they might not necessarily see as being their dominant language, but one that will allow them to, in the longer term, build stronger relations with extended family who live overseas and don't use the English language. These children will also be able to better appreciate and better understand cultural values and practices that are associated with the languages that they are learning. So our student volunteers play a pivotal role in helping parents realize some of the socio-cultural aspirations of theirs for themselves and for their children, and that I think is truly remarkable.